So friends, this is Spot Guy. What we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about skimmer filter housings. These go down in a tub. They actually go through a hole in the tub. They silicone around this and they tighten that nut up, and that's what holds it in place. This particular brand is Waterway. There's a couple of different brands, but I'm going to show you the particular things that you've got to know in order to choose the right one. The biggest thing is the length of the body of this. And we call this a top mount skimmer because this actually floats with the top of the water. This is called a floating weir. And the point of this is that when it floats with the top of the water, you want to filter off of the surface of the water first. So it pulls from the surface, pulls it in, and then it has a basket under it that will capture leaves and big things that may be floating on top of the water before it goes down in the filter. And then down in the housing, you have a filter. So there's a couple of different versions. Most of them are going to fall within two different sizes of these filters if it looks like this. If this is this kind of system, you've got the filter that's a little over 13 inches tall, then you've got the one that's a little over 9 inches tall. And that's the two basic ones that you'll find in this type of filter housing. So put it back together, the filter goes in, the basket goes in, the weir goes on top, and you twist it. The hole size is going to be about 6 5/8 on this particular brand, but that's the thing that you want to know. You want to know your hole size, you want to know the length from the bottom of this lip right here to the bottom of the filter housing, and then you want to note the in and out. And if you look right here, if you'll notice, it has the word in cast into it right there, and then it has out on that side right there cast into it. You see that? So what that determines is which side the water's pushed in and which side the water's pushed out. If you happen to plumb it backwards, there's a little flip door right here. You see this little flip door? If you plumb it backwards, you will not get any flow through it because the water can't get past that flip door. So I'm going to lay this on the table and change my camera position, and I'll show you where you measure to and from. And we'll go over that. Stay tuned. So the critical measurements are from the bottom of this edge of this lip to the bottom of the housing. This particular one is 19 1/2 inches. If you see from there to right down there, and it's hard to see from this angle, but it's actually 19 1/2 inches. The other is the width, the overall width of the housing, and you can see it's upside down, but that's about 6 5/8. Right, real close to it. And then the inlet and the outlet of this. Most of the modern ones are going to be 2 inch, which measures about 2 3/8 across edge to edge. But you also have an 1 1/2 version, and you have a 2 1/2 inch version. And so if you measure the outside of the pipe, you can convert that on the website, and then you can see what the bottom looks like. And then you see in here, if we pull this out, we pull the filter out, and look down in there, there's a valve that actually moves. You see that? That's going to be the push side. So the point of this is as the filter stops up, this thing will open more. The water will come through here first. As the filter stops up, this will open more and basically bypass the filter to go through the rest of the system. So you will also see systems where this side of it is actually plugged, where it's just simply plugged off, where all the water movement has to go through the filter. So there you go, friends. This particular one is a cartridge filter, and you see 25 square foot, and they offer different versions of it. But it won't be the same length. This sticker is for all kinds of different filter cartridge housings. And one more thing is the style of this. You see how this has got cuts in it. There's different versions of this that some of them don't look like this, so the bottom of it fits different. So just make sure that you inspect and cross-reference the style of yours as opposed to the style that you're choosing on the website. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned a little bit about filter housings, top mount Weir style filter housings, what you need to know to get the correct one. If you'll look at the link in the bottom in the description area, that will take you to these types of filters on my website, and go there and buy today. I don't know much, but I do know hot tubs. I'm the Spot Guy.